must be the illustrious traveler, correct? Yes. Your reputation precedes you. I hope you did not run into too much trouble on your journey here. I'm pleased to hear that. I wanted to formally invite you to the Jade Chamber and introduce myself. I am Ningguang, Tianshan of Qixing. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. It's quite late, and I thank you for coming to visit at such an hour. There is much to discuss, so please come inside. Welcome to the Jade Chamber. Oh? Judging by that expression, I take it's to your liking. This structure is the pinnacle of architectural innovation in all of Liyue, floating several thousands of feet above the ground, and grand enough to eclipse the moon and the sun. And perhaps one day, it will be large enough to span all of Tevat. Yes, it is quite an ambitious goal. With enough Mora and the most capable minds, anything is obtainable. Almost anything, I should say. But I digress. Here, have a seat. I'll pour us some tea. There. Yes, this is a special brew, made with fresh glazed lily, which is said to help aid relaxation. I find it quite soothing, and I hope you enjoy its delicate taste too. Traveler, I've heard quite a lot about you. Yes, all good things. I've been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and she spoke highly of you and your accomplishments. No need to humble yourself before me. Take pride in all you've accomplished, for it is this reputation that will precede you in your future endeavors. By building one such as yours, it can only help but further you in your journey. And relationships you build based not on Mora, but trust, will prove to be the strongest, should you ever need to rely on them in the future. That is why I invited you here tonight. I wanted to clear up any misunderstandings or suspicions there may be around me and the Qixing, given recent events. Yes, I do apologize on behalf of Amililith for regarding you with such suspicion. Things got a bit out of hand during the rite of dissension today, so we were only following proper protocol in that situation. Please do not think I distrust you or your intentions here in Liyue. Rather, it would be more accurate to say that you've piqued my curiosity. And I figured it would be best to invite you here to the Jade Chamber as an opportunity for me to get to know you better. Traveler, you're quite special, and I'm sure you're aware of that. Which is why I would like to have your trust, if possible. For the sake of transparency, I should inform you that I've been collecting information on you. I've heard all about your time at the Wangshu Inn and your befriending of a certain adeptus there. How could I have heard about that? Why, the owners of the inn report directly to me. I have eyes and ears all over Liyue. And, as you may be aware, word travels fast around these parts. In the business I'm in, when it comes to things like price negotiations or trade war, the more information you have, the easier it is to find out what cards your opponent is holding. This is why information is so valuable. Trust that I do not see you as an opponent of any sort. Rather, a person of interest. Yes, you are indeed a very interesting individual. It takes something, or someone, extraordinary to pique my interest. Now that I finally get to meet you face to face, let's just say I am quite captivated by you. Either my eyes are lying to me, or you're looking a little bit redder in the cheeks. Was that too forward of me? Back to the subject at hand. I have a proposition for you. I would like to propose that, in exchange for your trust, I will offer you anything you desire within this chamber. Yes, that's correct. Anything. Whether it's information or something physically located within this chamber. Anything you can think of, I will grant. For example, I'm pretty sure you've already heard many rumors about my wall over there. It holds a multitude of information that can fetch you a large sum of mora, should you wish to sell it or use it. I could also teach you the ways of economics and impart my secrets to quickly building wealth here in Liyue, for it is mora that can settle most affairs in life. However, unlike most I associate with, you don't strike me as someone too concerned about things relating to trade and commerce. I suppose you could also request a more intimate possession of mine. That is, if you are bold enough to request such a thing. But of course, these are just a few examples. I'm sure I've caused you quite a bit of trouble recently. So please, whatever it is you desire, tell me, and it shall be yours. If you need time to think about this, by all means, take whatever time you need. Opportunities like this don't come up often. And in the business world, it is important to think carefully before making a decision. I'll pour us some more tea. Have you already come to a decision? So, what will it be? Uh-huh. You've chosen me. Well, that certainly is an interesting way to interpret my offer. You never cease to surprise me. I'll have you know, traveler, clients of mine spend millions upon millions of mora just to have a moment of my time. So for you to ask for me, well, it's nothing short of audacious. But as a businesswoman, I appreciate such boldness in a person. And now that I reflect on it, that expression earlier that you had on your face, it wasn't that this Jade Chamber was to your liking, was it? Or rather, it was I that was to your liking, wasn't it? I can't help but find myself flattered by your decision. I can't say I anticipated this turn of events. But since you've chosen, well, me, here is what I'll offer. I'll offer you one night here in the Jade Chamber with me. In this one night, I will prove to you that I am worthy of your trust, and perhaps more. Well, what do you say? Is it really me you want? Hey, eyes up here, traveler. I'm only lifting your chin like this because you seem to be averting my gaze. What? Is me being this close making you nervous? Or perhaps you're getting excited? Here, let me give you a little taste of what you requested. Mm. Mm. Ah. Mm. Well, more. You want more? Well, aren't you the greedy one, traveler? Well, we shouldn't go too far. Out here. Here, give me your hand. I'll show you to my chambers so we can have more privacy in here. Come. Let me lock this. We wouldn't want one of my staff interrupting us. Unless, of course, you're into that sort of thing. I could entertain the thought of putting on a show. But I think for now, we should keep things private between the two of us. Traveler, I desire your trust. Let me prove to you here and now that I, Ningguang, am capable of upholding and satisfying my part of this bargain.